Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In today's video we'll start with Dortmund bid for Ian Maatsen. Enzo Maresca is the new man in the dugout following Mauricio Pochettino's dismissal, and he will already be working on identifying transfer targets. The Italian head coach is expected to implement a possession-based approach, and as such, he'll be keen to add some new profiles to his squad. Though, equally, Maresca will be signing off player sales, and one rising star could be nearing a Stamford Bridge exit. Ian Maatsen spent the second half of last season on loan at Borussia Dortmund and flourished, so much so that they want to sign him on a permanent deal, according to Fabrizio Romano. Dortmund are preparing to submit an initial proposal worth £21.1 million. For the 22-year-old, Maatsen has a £35 million release clause, but the German outfit are reluctant to activate it and are discussing a new price with Chelsea. The former Burnley man is considered a priority signing, so it seems Dortmund will be prepared to make a second and improved bid if their first gets knocked by. The Blues are keen on Pedro Lima. Fabrizio Romano confirms Chelsea's interest in right-back Pedro Lima. He said, "It's true that Chelsea like Pedro Lima, and I can confirm that there has been contact with his camp, but we're still waiting to see how things will develop in the next weeks." There are also other clubs interested in both England and Spain. Lima is a 17-year-old Brazilian youth international who plays for Sport Recife in second tier of the Brazilian league. But he is a player who is attracting plenty of interest and starting to be spoken about in the world of football as a top up-and-coming full-back in the game. Chelsea are snapping up many of the top talents from around the world, and they have especially been looking in South America for these future stars as part of their buying young before they get too expensive strategy in recruitment. Lima might look at the fact that both Reece James and Malo Gusto are still young players and are currently blocking the right-back route at the moment though. Philip Jorgensen thrilled at Chelsea links. The Villarreal goalkeeper made the most saves in La Liga last season and is notably good with the ball at his feet. The 22-year-old has now come out and said in an interview with Tipsbladed that he is delighted to hear of reports the Blues could be interested in. He said, "It is fun. It shows that I have done something good and done it well. It is hard to say about his future. I just want to get better every day and do the best I can. There is no definite plan. If something good comes up, we can talk about it and look at what is best for me, for Villarreal and everyone involved." The Blues are expected to have another busy transfer window as they look to give the best possible platform to new manager Enzo Maresca to succeed. One position on the pitch that has already received plenty of discussion is goalkeeper, with the new boss reportedly already bringing up George Petrovic in a positive light during his talks with the club. However, it has also been claimed that he is excited about the prospect of working with Robert Sanchez, who dropped out of the starting side in 2024. Chelsea set to trigger OLISE'S release clause. Maresca's put pen to paper on a 5-year deal at Stamford Bridge, making the move from Leicester to West London, and Chelsea Chiefs are now working to back the 44-year-old. There is a belief that RB Leipzig striker Sesko is wanted by Chelsea after the centre-back, and the same can be said for Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise. Both Sesko and Olise are keen on joining Maresca at Chelsea this summer, according to some reports, and there have been discussions held between intermediaries. According to TeamTalk, there has been quite a significant update on Chelsea's pursuit of Olise in particular. Their director of football, Shields, is the main cheerleader behind a move for the Eagles star and is in constant contact with his camp. Maresca is also hoping a deal can be reached to sign the 22-year-old, with Man United also firmly in the race. Chelsea and Boehly are ready to activate Olise's release clause in the coming weeks, though, and it looks like they have no issue paying it. The only roadblock appears to be personal terms, but Palace are fully expecting their £100,000 per week star player to leave when the window reopens. Boehly identify Thiago Silva as Strasbourg future manager. Chelsea reportedly view former defender Thiago Silva as a long-term head coach candidate. It is claimed that the Blues want to create a production line of coaches within Blue Echo's multi-club network, similar to the one created by the City Football Group, CFG. Several coaches who have worked under Manchester City's owners have gone on to enjoy huge success. Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta and incoming Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca were both assistants to Pep Guardiola at City. Ange Postecoglou and Girona's Michel also worked within the CFG structure. Postecoglou left Yokohama F. Marinos to join Celtic before taking the Tottenham job. Michel guided Girona to third place in La Liga last season and has admirers across Europe. Brazil icon Silva departed Chelsea at the end of last season but revealed that he would be open to a return in another capacity in the future. The 39-year-old has joined Fluminense on a free transfer. According to the Evening Standard, Silva is one of the players identified as a future coach by Chelsea's hierarchy. They reportedly want to create a conveyor belt of coaching talent to rival CFG. Silva's leadership skills at Chelsea were particularly impressive, especially surrounded by a far younger group of players. It is claimed that his tactical acumen and analytical abilities made him stand out as a future developer of talent. Blueco reportedly see Silva as a potential coach of one of the teams within their multi-club network. The consortium, led by Todd Boehly and Bedadig Bali, also own 100% of French club Strasbourg. Chelsea to hold talks with Kepa. Kepa is desperate to leave Chelsea this summer and will hold talks with newly appointed manager Enzo Maresca in the coming days as they seek the best solution going forward. A source close to the goalkeeper told London World that the 29-year-old will only return if he's given a fair chance to fight for his position in the team. He is expected to hold talks with the manager, but he has 1 year left on his deal and doesn't want to spend it just being on the bench in London. The entire case with Madrid is not closed, but it all depends on what Chelsea want to do and of course how the talks with the new manager go, because normally in football, when there is a new boss, everyone gets a fresh start. Despite arriving at Madrid as the first choice replacement to the then injured Thibaut Courtois, the Chelsea goalkeeper slipped to third by the time they were winning the Champions League at Wembley, with Ukrainian Andriy Lunin taking his spot before Courtois returning to fitness in time for the final. But sources have said the Spanish goalkeeper is happy in Madrid and will accept another supporting role in the Spanish capital rather than a similar role in West London. Kepa is said to be an ultimate professional when not playing, as evidenced by the support he gave to Edouard Mendy, who took his spot and led Chelsea to a Champions League triumph in Porto. Madrid will be in search of a goalkeeper. Lunin leaves. The Ukrainian recently claimed he did not know why he was not allowed to train with the team leading up to the final. A source has also said Chelsea will be happy to sell Kepa this summer, knowing the 29-year-old will walk away for free next summer. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.